What's going on, guys? My name is Anthony here for Nightvisions Entertainment on the eve before Alpha Empire, and it is an honor and a privilege to be here with Active Rage. Welcome back to Sydney, man. How you doing?
Thank you very much. Very good. Very good.
That's good. Are you enjoying your time here so far?
Oh, big time. Yeah, I went to Darling Harbour today and the Opera House, of course. And yeah, not too bad jet lag, so I'm good.
That's good. The weather could have been better. Did you see anything interesting?
Rain, but I know that from Holland, so...
Yeah, fair enough. So not that interesting, yeah. One of the most exciting things that we've seen on your socials and things that you've posted are the interactions that you have with the crowds for many of your different songs. But are there any particular songs or moments that you interact with the best, or that you really just get more hyped about in general?
Lately, road rage going off, like move, bitch, get out of the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, let the games begin. We made it in 2017, if I'm right. And it's already going on for years and years, and it's still going strong. So that's pretty one of the best tracks I've ever done.
Yeah,
reaction-wise.
You know what's special when it's got that sort of hang time, when it's peaking in 2017 and it's still peaking now, right?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You only need a few edits and you're good to go.
In terms of your work, is there a body of work or a particular piece or production or part of your album that you're most proud of over your career so far?
Yeah, what I said, like Let the Games Begin is one of the top tracks, but solo-wise, I think Road Rage is now on top. Crowd reactions going insane lately. Streams are doing good, and yeah, the crowd is going good, and that's the most important. I think the dance floor is the most important thing.
Absolutely, and just carrying on from that question, we saw a very big gulf into sort of engagement and entertainment the last couple of years with COVID, pandemic, and lockdown. What would you say is something that might have changed over the last 2 years? Because it was a very turbulent time.
What changed?
Yeah.
Time probably, but I don't think a lot has changed. Like people still like the music, still down to party. So what has changed? I don't know actually. Yeah, people missed it. So maybe the vibe is extra good.
Yeah. Is that something that you miss personally, being in that situation, not being able to play to live crowds as often as you usually would have?
Yeah, sure. You can also see it in my productions. I didn't release a lot of stuff lately, and but now it's going off again. And you realize what you do it for, and that's for the crowd. So
absolutely. Social media has played a big part in the scene, in the hard dance scene in the last few years. What would you say is the biggest impact of social media really bursting onto the scene for hard dance, hard style, hardcore, that sort of stuff?
The impact of social media. For me, it's really important because I really want to show every show that I do. I want to like bring over to the crowd that are at home. And what I always say is like there are always more people not present at the party than at the party itself.
Yeah,
always. It doesn't matter which party you're throwing.
Yeah, and that's something that we saw during lockdown with the whole live scene event through things like Q-Dance, Tomorrowland, DEF CON. Everyone was still partying at home, so you could really tell that the vibe was still there with the live streams, even with the lack of live events, right?
Yes, the vibe was still there, but it's difficult for producers and DJs to make music for YouTube, you know? We're not built for that, at least I'm not, so I think the memories are made on the dance floor, and you make a track for a dance floor and not for a release on YouTube or Spotify.
So as we just mentioned, the last 12 to 24 months have been particularly difficult for artists, and you just mentioned it's a lot harder for you to get motivated to put, tracks out and productions out for the YouTube and the social scene rather than performing them for the dance floor itself. What was something that sort of challenged you more so in this period of time, and what are you looking forward to coming back after all this?
That's a pretty difficult question.
It's a good one, I know, sorry.
Challenged me? I think coming back stronger is the most important thing. So you just have to look at what the scene looks like right now. I think we have a whole new generation of people because every 4 years, the crowd just changes. You know,
Yeah.
people get kids and stuff, and new people coming in.
Yeah.
So I think that's the challenge. Like what's happening right now?
Exactly.
What yeah.
And in terms of what's happening right now, what are you looking forward to the most in 2022? We're recording this pretty much in April. There's a lot of the year left, lots of parties left. The party season in Europe is just about to start. I can already see you smiling.
Yeah.
What are you keen for more than the others?
I'm the most happy child in the world right now. But, what am I keen for the festival season? Of course, to start, because we didn't have any, and I'm just looking forward to bring out new music and give the crowd what they need, and just dance with each other and have some beers.
I know that you've played at a lot of events. You've headlined a few. You've had a great career so far. What are some of the highlights that stand out for you? Are there one or two events or one or two moments that you can pinpoint for your career that you thought, wow, this is a party, or wow, this is a moment?
This is a party. Well, I probably highlight Supremacy last year. Got the main show with the fireworks, and that was pretty insane with the flying DJ booth. And Reverse was insane, the biggest crowd for me to date. And the most crazy thing is because we had COVID, parties are starting, and all the big parties are lining up in 1 month. We got Masters of Hardcore, we got Shockers, we got Reverse, we got Capital, we got everything in 1 month. We got Australia.
It's all happening.
It's all happening in 1 month. And that's usually you got one big party every month. And now we got lined up 4 in a row, and that's crazy to play such big crowds in just in 1 month.
That's great. And what do you think the crowd can expect for you? Well, tomorrow night, whenever this interview goes up, people might be watching it later on, but what can we, doing this interview right now around, what can we expect from you tomorrow night?
You can expect loads of edits. You can also expect some, maybe a hard up tempo at the end. Of course, the usual, most known tracks of me. Also with kick edits. We're gonna make a crazy night of it for sure, 100%.
It's gonna be a great night for sure. Last but very much not least, if there anybody's watching this right now and wants to be just like you, any sort of advice that you can give from a professional end?
Well, never stop.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will say about you you're nothing.
Yeah.
But never stop. And another tip is for me, I think you should compare yourself to the people that are making music right now. Make a similar track or just remake the track and see what's missing. That's the most important thing. Just remake it. What's missing? That's where you're leaving behind or missing something else. So
Exactly
I should
right.
focus on that.
Awesome. Jacques, Active Rage, thank you so much for coming back down to Sydney here. My name is Anthony for Nightvisions Entertainment. Let's get it happening tomorrow night, man. I'm looking forward to it. Cheers.
Keeps beer.
Ciao.